Behold the monstrosity you see before you. Another Kaido Linlin list for Robin. This deck list, it just keeps coming around. It keeps getting new pieces to try to make this card work, and I love it. I'm here for the combo of Kaido Linlin into Basil Hawkins trash. Up to 4 life, right, in one turn, possibly. It is kind of crazy. But before we get into it, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you guys enjoy these weird deck lists I make. Hope you're all having a great day enjoying EB02 cards on the sim, set 9 over here in the West. A lot of great stuff going on for the One Piece TCG. I'm very excited with all these new cards coming out. But before we get into this, make sure to check out the links in the description if you want to support the channel. I've got my TCG player affiliate link if you guys are going to be picking up any singles off of TCG player. Click the link in the description, help support the channel. Also, if you guys want any dope play mats, you can check out Nen Garden. Use coupon code StrawHatPecan for 5% off, or just click the link in the description. I recently picked up the Shanks playmat. I love it. Very nice stuff. Check it out. But let's get into this. If you're unfamiliar with Robin, she is a 4-life purple and yellow leader with banish, 5k power. When attacking, trash 1 card with trigger from your hand. Add up to 1 Don card from your Don deck as rested. So the whole point with this deck list is ramping into Kaido Linlin as fast as possible, playing out Basil Hawkins, which when Kaido Linlin swings, the on KO happens with Basil Hawkins, trashing 1 of the top cards of your opponent's life, and then Kaido Linlin also heals you and trashes 1. Really fun, really fun. I am interested to see, because this deck list does not use the Black Maria, which is, I found a couple of lists on Twitter, right, for this, and yeah, none of them use Black Maria, right? So once we go down, we really just can't ramp back up, which is unfortunate, right? We can get up to 3 Don the following turn if we swing Kaido Linlin first, then with Robin to ramp back 1, right? Or if we get like a lucky trigger that adds a Don. But let's go over the list. The main new things from EB02 are the Searcher events. These 2 Don events that look at top 4 cards, be up to 1 card with a cost of 4 or more. Add it to your hand, and then trigger, activate this card's main effect. This is so we can search out Kaido Linlin, and also these are trigger cards that we can trash for ramping. This deck list is a monstrosity, right? There's one simple goal, and it's just to win with the Kaido Linlin swing, right? Trash all of your opponent's life, win with this swing, and hope for the best. Kaido Linlin is a 10 cost, 12k power when attacking, Don -10. So real quick, if you do attach all 10 Don to Kaido Linlin to swing, it does not become a 22k swing. You have to minus it when attacking, so that is before the attack goes through, so it'll still be a 12k, right? So you can do other stuff with your Don rather than attaching it to Kaido Linlin. Don -10, KO all characters, all other characters. Then add top card from your deck to top of your life, and then trash the top card of your opponent's life. So we heal 1, trash 1 of your opponent's life. Pretty good. That's why it combos well with Basil Hawkins, trashing another life. We got Shirahoshi to be able to cycle our hands because we have a lot of dead cards. We have a lot. We are running 12 2k counters, but we run a lot of dead cards. We run Frankie as a 2k counter, who is a body that we can play out if he is our second or last life. We use Professor Clover. Also, he draws us a card. We use Professor Clover, who is a 1-cost 2k counter searcher. If your leader is Nico Robin, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 with a trigger to your hand. So this is another way you can search out our events, or maybe another 2k counter. Right, and then trigger, activate this card's main effect. Then we have Nico Olvia, who is 1-cost 2k counter. On play, give Nico Robin leader plus 3,000 power for the turn. Also, trigger is draw 3, trash 2, so more good cycle. Then we have the Nico Robin character card. On play, if your opponent has 3 or more life, trash top card of your opponent's life. Also, trigger, play a 3-cost or lower yellow character. This is, you can, if this triggers out of life, you can play Olvia from your hand. That buffs your leader to 8k for the turn, which is really good. Then we have Hawkins, of course, 4/5 1k counter. On KO, trash the top card of your opponent's life. We have the 2-cost events that we went over. We have 8 copies because we have the purple one and the yellow one. We use these 2 different KO events. A 5-cost KO event, main KO one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or lower. And then add 1 active Don from your Don deck. So really good ramp. And then we have this pretty same one, KO opponent's character with a cost of 6 or less. Then add 1 card from your Dawn deck as active. Then we have 2 million volts of Maru. Great way to heal with some of these dead cards. If you get out of life, main up to one of your leader characters gains plus 3,000 power. Then if your life is 1 card or less, you rest one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less. And then trigger, you may trash 2 cards from your hand. You heal 1. Then we have Darishi. Look at top 5 for 2 cards with trigger. Add them to your hand. This is a great way to find your Basil Hawkins. Really fun list. It looks like we actually got some consistency for the Kaido Linlin with these search events. That's like always the amount of times I've played this like really weird meme off meta deck, the Kaido Linlin version, that I just haven't found the Kaido Linlin, and it's just been painful, right? Like, I feel like this searcher event really helps us. Am I ever saying that this is a viable deck? Probably not, but it is a fun combo to pull off, and it can be deadly, right? If you get the right combo at the right time and you trash like 3 of your opponent's life with Kaido Linlin and like Hawkins or 2, and then they have to deal with a 12k swing at their life, pretty dangerous stuff, right? But that's the deck list. Let me know what you think down in the comments if you're excited to try this very silly, not taken seriously list, right? Definitely looking forward to this in set 10 and then EB02 when these search events come out. So next list, let's get into some games. We got Kalgara. We'll go first. I kind of want to mulligan this. All right, that's actually like way better, right? We'll pass at 1 Dawn. So we can keep searching with, oh, that's actually perfect. We can keep searching for Hawkins. Perfect. We'll go 6. Trash Amaru. Ramp up to 4. We'll go to 6 next turn. We can ramp twice by KOing anything he plays out and then trashing something. So we can get to 10 a little bit faster. That's actually perfect. He is taking life though, so it's not like he's losing out on those resources, but it is putting him lower, right, for us to kind of get through. 2k counter we'll just keep in hand, right? Perfect. We get an Amaru to use. We'll KO his character, gain active Dawn, swing 7, trash Amaru to ramp to 8. So we'll be at 10 next turn. He'll only be at 6 Dawn when we're at 10. This is how it's supposed to go. I feel like even if we lose here, this is a pretty great showing. So he counters out, but if he uses it once more, like if he goes down to 3 life, that's when you're in danger, because I have 2 Hawkins, so that's 2 trashing, 3 trashing, right? So we pass, puts him at 5 cards in hand too, so that makes it a little bit less likely he can counter out of the 12k swing from Big Mom and Kaido Linlin, I guess. I don't know. Like, this is such like a silly deck where like the stars have to align perfectly, even still with like the more consistent stuff, because Kaido Linlins are only heal. I feel like this type of list is just banking off the fact that we can survive long enough. I think we counter out of this, so that way we can just take any hit next turn. Never mind. I was expecting the heal, but if he doesn't have a dog, okay, well, yeah, maybe. Okay, Robin, we'll just swing 5. That's 1k counter. We have 3 life, so boom. Ohm isn't activated because he's not at less than 2 life, right? We will also be able to swing 7k banish after we play out the 2 Hawkins too. So we have a 7k and a 12k, trashing 3 life. 12 at us, or no, 2 at us, so 7. We take 2k counter, another 2k counter. I think we just keep this to counter out of a 7. 2, 1. Whew, okay. Please don't. I'm begging, please don't leave. Okay, 10. We just hope that these 2 are enough. We'll swing 7, banish, trashing nothing, obviously. He loses the life. Boom. We trash, 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 trash. Holy! The stars aligned! Wowee! GG. Sorry, I want to try it against different decks, though. Garp. This is kind of scary. I'm not going to lie. He took first. We'll just search for a Hawkins, I guess. Or Chirahoshi. At least some counter. Because he might be able to KO my Kaido Linlin. Which would make me very sad. We'll actually just 1k out of that. Just try and stay healthy. That's our biggest thing. We just try to stay healthy. Will Darashi, we already have 2 of them. Take a 2k counter and a ramp card. Or 4, go up to 5. Yeah, we do need another ramp. So I do need to trash Robin. Because we keep our 2k counters, we keep Hawkins. He counters out kind of aggressively. Nice. He played out the Brook from the new starter deck, which is one attack and give up 2 rested Dawn cards to one of your league. I feel like that works really well with Garp. I love Garp. He plays out the 2-cost Garp. Goes 8 at us. I guess we'll take. Don't really need to play that out. We'll KO the what is KO one of the opponent's characters with cost of 0. That doesn't really matter, right? Does it? He would have to -10 Don. I think we'll do it actually. Why not? Might as well not take the chance. We'll search again. Get another Kaido Linlin just in case. And then we are at 8 Dons. We don't need to trash anymore. He loses out on the new Sengoku. I guess that's a new card, right? Blocker. Play an AV type character with a cost of 4 less from your trash rested. I guess you'd be able to block the Kaido Linlin with that, huh? Unless I use a Maru, but I'm at 3 life. Brook coming out for a swing. 5. We'll counter 1. Attaches 2 to lead. So counter 1. We have to take that. Do not need. Maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he thinks we have an ace. He knows. We searched the Kaido Linlin, right? But yeah, we needed a Maru to be able to rest that guy, which actually would be perfect if we play out 2 these and then had an Amaru, right? But we just don't have it right now. He would still be able to just block out the... Plays out the Brook. I don't know why he would play that out right now. Because it's when attacking, so it doesn't do anything for you this turn. And it's going to get KO'd next turn unless you play out... No, you don't have enough for a Sabo. Right? I still might lose this just because of the Borsalino, right? If we don't have... an Amaru to rest the Borsalino blocker. 6 at us. Ugh, yikes. He might even play out a second Borsalino. I think we'll counter out one of these. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of cards in hand though. So we'll 2k. Try and stay healthy here, I guess. Hopefully he just sends ooh. Oh, he's swinging with the Borsalino. I don't think you should. Search. I don't know. We'll go Hawkins. Hawkins. Get some counter out of his hand, maybe. Swing 7. Do the thing. Gain a life. Trash. 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 12? Actually, I don't think you can counter out of that. GG, man. He just needed to not swing with the Borsalino. Actually, no, he had no counter, so I would have swung 7. He would have lost. As long as he doesn't block with the Borsalino against my 7K. GG. Shanks. Might be a problem. We're going first. Guess we'll keep and pass. We do have an event to KO something. We got 2 Hawkins. So interesting. We'll search. We kind of have to just trash this. Right? So I could have just swung higher. Not going to lie. I should have just swung higher. I don't know why I used the event there. Just gives me a 1K in leader building. Okay. Next turn, we can use our event to ramp. He just swings 9 at us. Fair enough. I mean, we kind of still need to use the event to ramp anyway. Choose none, gain active. We'll trash the Frankie. Sure. So again, he has to be at 3 life to really do this, which he is not taking any hits. He does not want to give up his life. Fair enough. Fair enough. 2K that. 5 Don for Marco. Interesting. Just take the 5. He doesn't. Of course not. Kaido Linlin. Pass. We have the... I don't know. We have a lot of time. Because he hasn't established much. We're still at 3 life. I'm just not sure what the move is here. He just hasn't taken any hits. I just hope that he takes like the 7K swing banish and that put him down at like 1 life. He's just going for my face. Do I need to trigger this out? I don't think so. Actually, yeah. No, that's horrible. That was horrible. That was horrible. It was actually, I was hoping to get like 3 2Ks, and well, we got a 2K, cool, but I got just 2 events. So I mean, you know, we're gonna probably lose here, but it is what it is. Hey, we can buff leader actually, so we can do this. Oh, that's actually really good. Gain a life, trash. He does get the choice to do that before we get to do that. So trash, put him down to 1 life. Maybe. I assume he'll take the... Oh, he trashes an event to get the Marco back. Takes the life. We'll go here. Boom. Trash the event. I don't know. Because we'll only be at 3 Don. See if he takes that 8K swing. Or it's going to be 2 2Ks. Or a 2K and another card. So 2 cards. Cool. 5 cards in hand. We'll go up to 3 Don, so we can swing 8, 12. Probably not enough, but maybe if we get like lucky with another Olvia to buff up to 8, swing like 10. I don't know. The fact that he like let go of an event to save the Marco is a little bit interesting, but yeah, you did lose your entire board, I guess. What else did he lose from life? Like these cards, right? Playing out a 2K counter to reduce down to a 10K. Swinging 15. I'm off by 1 2K counter. Fair enough. Fair enough. 5 will trash 1. We'll just swing 8. Pitch this. Go up 1. I don't know what we're doing. It's a weird world we live in. He left a 2K. He lost. Okay, he's down to no life. But I'm only going to be up to 6 Don. Again, if I can luckily get an Olvia. This is what like the 5 life leaders kind of rough, especially with Shanks, you know, getting out of a lot of my swings early on. 9 at us. We'll take Olvia. We'll keep to buff ourselves. Also, we might need a 2K counter. Okay. 10. I guess search. Do I want to search? There's nothing that helps me from a search, actually. There's actually nothing that helps me from a search. We'll just buff. We just hope. I don't know. Doesn't matter. 13 actually is a big number. That's actually a big number. Puts us down to 12. Please. Oh, that was close. GG. My goodness. Yeah, that was hard. Because the Kyle Linlin swing, it did connect with everything there. He was just at like 4 or 5 life, right? So it only put him down to 2. You know? All right, but those are the games. It's been a while. Like this, there was a lot of failed attempts. I'll be honest. Sometimes you still just don't find your pieces. Sometimes you just get rushed down. That's a big thing. I'd say, like, yeah, this deck is just like a meme. It's just for fun. If we wanted to take it a little bit more serious, I feel like we just add more 2Ks. Honestly, maybe cut 2 Shirahoshi, put in 2 Beji, put up to like 14 2Ks. I don't know. Maybe cut a couple of Maru. Actually, a couple of Maru maybe. For a couple of Beji, keep a Shirahoshi in to cycle, because it's good to play out on 5 Dawn if you need something to. These events are really good. I like it for this, you know, get that extra ramp. A lot of times if we're going first, you know, you can only ramp up to 9, right? You need an extra Dawn for one of your turns to get up to 10. So this kind of helps. Honestly, I might cut 2 Amaru for like 2 more of these. But the chance that I didn't get any of these from my life. I didn't get any from my life, so I didn't get any extra heals. But the chance that it is in your life is pretty good. Because again, we have so many bricks that just dumping 2 of them to get another life could save you. Yeah, this is just another, yeah, it's just a deck that like the stars have to align. So I'm not saying that this is like a good strategy, but it's a funny one. It's fun. You know, you take this to locals, you'll have a silly time. And that's what it's all about sometimes. I'm not saying that this list will probably be in any huge tournaments. I'd love to be wrong. But I don't think it's going to really, you know, when you have to have the stars align for something, it's not going to happen in a 9-round event consistently, even though we have a little bit more consistency with the events, you know, to find at least the Linlin. But sometimes you find the Linlin, but the bottom deck you're Hawkins, you know, sometimes you just don't have enough Hawkins. And again, like you saw in that last match, 5 left leaders are still a little rough for us, you know. If they don't get down to 3 life by the time our Kaido Linlin swing comes out, we just are kind of sitting there with no Dawn left and, you know, in a bad spot. But either way, this is fun. Nothing to take too seriously. Hope you all enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you think. Leave a like in the video. Subscribe. Hope to see you on our next one. Bye-bye.